When you are loading a straight wall casing, 940 Smith & Wesson, 45 ACP, whatever, you resize the casing, and then in step number 2, we're going to flare the mouth of the casing. Now the job of the flaring die is to set the projectile you want to load on the mouth of the casing. You take your fingers away and it stays put. You shouldn't have to hold it to guide it up into the seating die, and you don't want to flare too much so that the projectile tips over. So we're going to creep up on this thing. We're going to take a casing that we've already sized, we're going to put it in the shell holder, we're going to run it all the way up, and we're going to slowly screw down the flaring die until I can take the bullet I want to load and I can set it on top and it stays reasonably straight up and down. When you have a progressive machine, the powder through die with the funnel in it is retained by a lock ring and 2 screws. If I take a size casing, put it in here and run it all the way up without the lock ring secured and the 2 screws retaining the powder dispenser secure, the whole thing is going to lift and it's not going to give you the flare that you think you've got. So you make an adjustment, you keep adjusting it down, you tighten the lock ring when you, and the 2 screws when you think you've got it, and then you put a case in there and it does this. You've got to tighten this up, got to tighten the 2 screws, make your adjustment, check it, not enough, loosen them back up, make your adjustment, tighten it back up, keep trying it. Take your time in the setup. All the time in the world that it takes for a perfect setup is well worth it, because then you're going to end up with good ammunition, and it's a whole lot faster than disassembling a whole bunch of ammo. That's a problem. Happy trails.